Hey, how y'all doing out there in video land? This Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. And today, well, we just got a little curiosity video. You saw the other videos I made on these two. And, well, this is the final one. And it's just a curiosity video. I just want to see, especially on this one, I don't have an old model one of these. But I do have an old model of one of these. I want to see what kind of washers it has on the inside. I want to see if it had the phosphorus bronze Teflon washers set up instead of just having Teflon washers like these two have. These two just have Teflon washers. They don't have the phosphorus bronze Teflon washers set up. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to take my old one. We'll take a look inside and see what it's got. To do that, I'm going to use my Weehaw tools. You need a T6 and a T15, I think it is. T15. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's T15. Hope everybody's doing good out there. It's a cloudy day today. It's real cloudy. Looks like it wants to rain or be foggy or overcast or something outside. Looks cold. I'm staying inside. Yeah, right. These are real beautiful knives. I really love the SR1s. And the new Bush Ranger, I really like that one. I think that's an awesome little 3.5-inch blade knife. You know, for those of you that want a 3.5-inch blade knife, I'm going to highly recommend those. Next time there's a sale on one, I'll definitely be getting another one because I want another one now. Because this one's going to be my user. I like to get one just to have as a backup or a collector, whatever you want to call it. I didn't know I was going to like it so much. It's one of those knives that, it surprised me. I sort of knew, that I knew I wouldn't dislike it because you guys can see what the inside of this one looks like. Exactly the same. These are super strong knives, people. The SR1, I think it's one of the strongest knives that Cold Steel's probably ever made. Okay, we got Teflon washers. Teflon washers, it's the same. So I'm just going to button this one right back up, people. There's no need to take it apart any further. I can see right now it's got the same setup as the new one. So it's not any different than the new ones. Anybody that's going to say that, oh, well, they're putting Teflon washers and not using phosphorus bronze washers anymore. Well, this is the way they've always been. This is an old one from the Cold Steel Company. It's one of the original ones. And so they've always used the Teflon washer, people. I'm just so used to, because the majority of the knives that they make, they use the phosphorus bronze and Teflon washer setup. So I was a little bit surprised when I saw that. Not realizing that, or remembering that that's how this one's made. So I'm not even going to take this one apart because I'm not going to test out any new washers or anything in that one. I'm going to leave it the way it's supposed to be. Probably should leave this one the way it's supposed to be too. I sort of want to test it out and see if the other washers. I have some washers, a Teflon washer and a phosphorus bronze washer set from one of the engages that I turned into an original goat knife with skiff bearings. So they have brand new washers and stuff. So I just want to try them out in this. Because I've always liked the way that the Teflon washers and the phosphorus bronze washers work when they work together, because you can get like a super smooth, super fast working knife. It's almost like it works on bearings. So I want to try that out. That'd be a way to hot rod it. Now these two already been lubed, so they're already functioning better than they originally did. But you know me, I like to take things to the next level, especially on this one because I plan on carrying that one a lot. And so I want to make it as fidgety as possible. You know me, you know how I do. The SR1 is more of a heavy duty knife to me. I don't really want that one to be fidgety, to tell you the truth. I just rather it be, like super strong and super, super everything. Now, even though the other one, the Bush Ranger, that's a heavy duty knife too, 4mm thick blade almost. I would definitely call it a heavy duty knife. It falls in that category for me. But the SR1 is another level. This is 4.8mm thick, almost 5mm thick blade. Super strong cold steel knife. Right up there. You see, that's why I like that one. I don't want it to be this. I don't want this one to be fidgety. I want it to be a little bit stiffer because I want it to be super solid. I want this to be a folding fixed blade. I don't want any side to side, up and down play at all in this one. This is to me, this is a combat knife. This is like a combat folder. It's like a folding field knife. It's an awesome knife. The SR1 is awesome, people. That's the way I would categorize SR1. Awesome. It's definitely in the awesome category. Let's open both of these up now. They're both built the same way. We have taken apart both of them and inspected insides of both of these. These are both built the exact same way. Don't let nobody tell you that they're not. You have seen it with your own eyes. There's so many people out there trying to say that these new cold steels aren't as good as the old ones. I'm telling you, they are, people. I'm telling you, they are. Don't be fooled. Don't let them bamboozle you. Don't fall for their hanky-panky. These are some awesome blades. All right. Okay, we're going to take this one off. We're going to swap out these ones. We're going to try out the other one, see if everything fits and it works. Get a rag, wipe things down. Put fresh oil and stuff on it too. But this has two on one side and one on the other side. There's like one thick one on each side, then it has a thin one on the side with the clip. With the clip, that's where you have the two of them on. The opposite side has just one thick one. And why they did it like that, I don't know. But look at the way that this one's put together. Look how strong and sturdy that looks, people. Let me show you what this lock bar looks like. Everything, all these pieces look very strong and stout. Very, very well made. This knife was built to last a lifetime. I think it's built to, be a woodsman's knife. Be an outdoorsman's knife. It was really built to be like that. All right, let's go ahead and put it together with the new stuff. Let me see, what I do here. Okay. Already took them out. Here they are. That's what we're going to put in it. It'll come out. Oh, yeah. But this is the old school Demco setup. Demco always talked about having the bronze phosphorus bronze washers against the body or the frame or the liners or the handles or whatever, and then put the Teflon washer against the blade tank and have that between that and the phosphorus bronze washer. He always said that would give you the best in performance, other than just having a bronze phosphorus washer or other than just having a Teflon washer. That's the reason why he always did it like that. Just letting y'all know. I've heard him say that, in his interviews, and you got to ask questions about that. So that's why I go. That's why I prefer, if I can have it that way. Let's see if it'll work that way with this. Put a little lube on it. I think this little Bush Ranger is awesome. I'm calling it little, To me, it is kind of little. It's a 3.5-inch blade knife. For some people, it's a large knife. I think it's a sweet blade. I love the way it's made. I love the way the blade is made. I love how thick the blade is. This knife is, it sort of reminds me of like the Espada, the medium Espada. It had a 4mm thick blade, and it was a small, heavy-duty blade, heavy-duty folder. I like that one too. I have those too. They don't make those anymore. I wish they did. But this one could sort of fill that role. Okay. Looks like there's enough space in there, so it looks like it's going to fit okay. It's a nice fitment. Let's do this side. Oh yeah, that looks like it's going to fit just fine. I think that's going to work just right, just right, people. I think we got something good here. Oh yeah, nice tight fitment. That looks good. Okay. I think it's winner, chicken dinner. I think it's a winner. I'm going to leave it like this if it works. All right. Man, this looks nice. I'm digging it, people. All the way down, back it off just a touch. See what we got. Woo! Perfectly centered. Oh, yeah. No side to side, no up and down. Oh, man, that's perfect. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it'd be better. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's staying like that. I'm putting these washers in here. Oh, yeah. I love the Bush Ranger. You get some get the Teflon and phosphorus bronze set up. Oh man, this one rocks. This one rocks. Engage. Now it's got the wrong washers in it though. Okay. And that's that one, people. That's a big question mark in my mind. And I answered it. And I answered it. And it's what I thought is true. Ooh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This one's in my rotation drawer now, people. Both of these are my rotation drawer. Oh, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful little knife. Highly recommend these. But you know what? I recommend them when they're on sale. Because the regular price is like 140 or 150 bucks. And to me, that's a little bit high. That's a little bit high. It is a 3.5-inch blade. You know, it's really thick. That's true. And this handle is super awesome. This is one of the most comfortable handles that Cold Steel has. I don't know who the designer of this model is. I don't know if it's a Demko design or a Mike Wallace design. Because Mike Wallace did some knives too for Cold Steel. I'm not sure if this is a Demko design or a Mike Wallace design, people. I don't know. Y'all can do your research. Let me know. Whoever designed this one, it feels like a Demko handle because it's just so comfortable. It feels like, something that Andrew Demko would do. But the knife looks a little bit different though. It looks like something like Mike Wallace might do. So I don't know. But it's a very useful knife. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is a badass little blade. This I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you can get the washers like I did, like if you get it engaged and if you do the OG coat kit on it, you will have the perfect size washers for this one. That's all I did. That's all I did. I just used the washers from a engaged. I'm not using the washers in. Because it's using skiff bearings. Swapped them out for skiff bearings. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is another beautiful knife. Another beautiful knife. I can tell this is going to be a big time fidgeter too. It's like the right size for my hand, for fidgeting. And it's perfectly balanced. These knives are perfectly balanced. So it's like, bam, boom. It's a beautiful little knife. It's great for, utilities. It's great as a little self-defense folder. I highly recommend this Bush Ranger, people. The Bush Ranger rocks. It absolutely rocks. I love these thick G10 contoured scales. And they're the linerness thick G10 contoured scales. So it's like, this is a beautiful knife. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Other heavy duty knives I recommend, Oh yeah. Got to bring that one into the 4Max. This is the other one I would recommend for, people that need a heavy duty knife. Only problem with this one for me is that it's too heavy. It weighs like over 10 ounces if I remember right. And it pulls down my pants. That's just weighs too much for me to be able to carry. Carry comfortably all day long. But I do use these in my bug out bags. These are my bug out bag knives. This one, my other bug out bag knife is this one, the 5 Max. Absolutely love these, people. These are my other recommendations for heavy duty folders. If you want to get a heavy duty folder from Cold Steel, all these are heavy duty. And the other one that I don't have out here, I don't have one out here, would be the 8010. 8010 would be my other recommendation. 8010 and a Raja 2. Or even the Raja 3. The Raja 3s or the Raja series, should I say. And Voyager series is also very strong also. Voyager series also. All right, people. Well, that's about it for this one. Dang, I love this. Cold Steel, you need to put the phosphorus bronze washers in these. Phosphorus bronze washer with the Teflon washer setup, just like just about all these other Cold Steel knives are. Because I think that's the setup that works the best. You know, it's the old school Andrew Demko setup. I don't know if it might cost you a little bit more, you know, than just using a thick Teflon washer. You know, I'm sure phosphorus bronze washers might cost more than Teflon washers. I'm not sure. But I think that's the ultimate setup for the triad folders. Is having the phosphorus bronze washers that go against the handle scale or the liner, and the thin Teflon washer that goes in between the phosphorus bronze washer and the blade tang. It just makes the knife really smooth. It makes the knife really stable, you know, as far as like side to side, up and down blade play, all that kind of stuff. And it helps protect it from grit and grime and stuff like that, as opposed to having like bearings. So that'd be my preference. This one's set up now the way I want it. This one's perfect to me. This is a near perfect folder. I absolutely love it. 3.5 inch Bush Ranger. This is my first one. It's not my last one. Peace. Stiletto.